Good afternoon. Welcome to Introduction to Cloud Computing. The objectives of this module is going to be twofold. First of all, to give you an orientation into Comp 1000. It's imperative that you go through the orientation, you ask questions, you understand your responsibilities as a student, you understand your responsibilities as far as what's required of this class in terms of software requirements, in terms of if you need to drop the class, in terms of you need what you need to do so that you don't get dropped from this class, things like that. I'm not going to go over this entire PowerPoint word for word, rather give you an overview of the objectives of the cloud computing portion, and we'll talk a little bit more about your orientation during another session. Alright, what are some of the objectives of this chapter? First and foremost, I just want you to learn about 365 and SkyDrive. Now, Office 2013 is the required version that you need for Comp 1000. You are required to purchase this software if you expect to do your work from home. Now, if you want to use the computers here to get you technical college, that's fine. All of the labs, or I should say most of the labs, have 2013 installed, but if you don't get an opportunity to finish work here, not having the software at home isn't an excuse and will not get you an extension. So I'm telling you up front, it is a requirement that all work be submitted using Office 2013 365, which is the same thing pretty much for this class. So if you need to purchase it, it can be picked up from our bookstore. You can also purchase it from Journey Ed. You want to make sure you purchase the University Edition. It needs to have Microsoft Word, Microsoft Excel, Microsoft PowerPoint, and Microsoft Access. It has to have those 4 applications. Here again, if you need additional guidance in purchasing those programs, please let me know. I also want to introduce you to cloud computing. Cloud computing is let's pause for a minute here. Seems like I may have had some technical difficulties with the PowerPoint. Okay, there we go. Cloud computing has been around for a while, but it's really just becoming mainstream the last 3 years. And what it does is it allows you to share files and collaborate with other people online. It also, think of it, if you will, as a hard drive or a USB drive in the sky. Let's say that you were in San Diego at a conference and you were working on some files for this class. You were working on an assignment. You didn't get an opportunity to finish that assignment, so you flew back home to Statesboro, and what you can do using cloud computing application like SkyDrive is then pick up from where you left off and continue working on your assignment. You would then upload that assignment into Angel. And the great thing about it is that it's free, and along with SkyDrive you get access to different web apps, and you'll see what I mean by those web apps a little bit later in the presentation. The key words to know is what a cloud is. It's a powerful computer on the internet, gives you opportunities and capabilities to store and to share files and to access data and applications from anywhere, as long as the device has an internet connection. Your SkyDrive is provided to you as a service. It's a free service, and because you do have a student account through Ogeechee Technical College and we utilize Microsoft services, you do have a SkyDrive account that you will be working with. Now, in another tutorial, I'm going to introduce you to another type of online storage device that's called Google Drive. Google Drive, again, is a free service. You'll walk through the steps of setting up Google Drive, but I'll kind of tell you in advance, you'll need to set up a Gmail account, and then you'll have access to that cloud storage account there. So in Comp 1000, you're going to work with two types of cloud storage accounts. One is going to be a SkyDrive. That's Microsoft's version of cloud storage, and then of course you have Google Drive. That's by Google, and it's Google's version. I'm also going to introduce you to another type, which is neither Microsoft nor Google backed. It's called Dropbox. Now, Dropbox is awesome because it allows you to back up your cell phone, your tablets, your specifically your images. And I like Dropbox for several reasons, and probably the best reason is there's a setting inside of Dropbox, and this is really important on your high-end devices, your iPhones, your iPads, that every time you take a picture, it's automatically uploaded to that SkyDrive. And there's been incidents where people have, unfortunately, sometimes people take advantage of other people, but unfortunately people have stolen, other folks' iPads in particular, I know, and taking selfies and taking pictures and things like that, which we all do from time to time. Yeah, I'm guilty too of a selfie here and there. And what happens is if you have that setting selected, every time somebody takes a picture on that device, it automatically uploads it to the SkyDrive, and so the rightful owner then of that device can get the local authorities, and they have a pre-made mugshot pretty much of the person that took their device. And the cool thing about it is that once you install it and somebody steals your device, they're not going to know it. You have already set a separate password on it, and so they can pretty much be in New Zealand taking the pictures, and you can be in Statesboro, Sylvania, or Claxton, or Savannah, wherever you might reside, looking at this, and it's a way to recover your device. So I guess the three that we're going to talk about is Dropbox, Google Drive, and SkyDrive. I already talked about your Microsoft account. It's a free account. If you are a gamer and you have Xbox Live, you also have access to a SkyDrive account, a Windows Phone or a Windows 8 user account. Be careful if you already have a Windows 8 and the way that you log in. If you log in as a student with the Ogeechee Tech email address, you may have some issues trying to access files that you logged in as another name that you created. So if you run into some issues there, please let me know, and we can try to rectify that. The next slides just kind of tell you about creating a Microsoft account. SkyDrive comes automatically with Windows 8. Now, two things to remember. When we say SkyDrive, there is a SkyDrive application that you can download on your personal computer, and there's a SkyDrive web application that there's no file that needs to be downloaded. How these two work together is this: you download, install the SkyDrive application, and you can pretty much just drag and drop your files into that folder locally on your computer, and as soon as you drag and drop them into that folder, they sync with the server in the cloud. Isn't that cool? So everything that I download into my SkyDrive folder locally, it automatically syncs in the cloud, So I then can go on a vacation or come to school and still have access to files and folders that I put in that folder. Now I'm going to be asking you as an assignment to create a Comp 1000 folder, and I give you specific instructions how to do that. Make sure that you don't put anything in that Comp 1000 folder on your SkyDrive that you don't want me having access to. So it's going to give you a lesson in file management and creating folders and creating subfolders. You'll see the assignment with an angel and have additional information about it in the modules. This tells you about moving files between SkyDrive and your computer. You'll save as whatever your SkyDrive name is. You'll just save it. It'll look just like the normal Windows Explorer. The cool thing is that whatever you save here, you can then log on to another computer that has internet access. You'll verify who you are through your Windows username and password, and then you can have access to all these files. You're going to learn how to move files between SkyDrive and your computer. Make sure you go through those videos and this presentation. You're going to have an assignment where you're going to share files and folders on SkyDrive with me. And you're going to walk through using these web applications. If you have any questions, please let me know. Good luck.